Hey guys, I am a consistent queen. Who is she? I have to do a video of my updated room because, oh, that's messy, but I've just changed a lot about my space since I did the room makeover thing. It's in my parents' house, but we have like our own living room, we have our own bathroom, we have our own room. Like, it's really cute and I've decorated pretty cute if I say so myself. So that'll be maybe the next video. But anyway, let me see where I can put y'all on a candle. You can see this stuff. Anyway, I don't, whoa. So here's the thing, I feel like my style has evolved greatly and I kind of want to talk about it because this is a channel loosely focused on fashion. I want it to be more focused on fashion, so this is kind of the start of bringing us back into that little world. So okay, let me ramble. For so much of my fashion journey, I have felt like I have gone out of my comfort zone. A lot of things you can see in my past videos, I've tried to just experiment and do some funky patterns and things like that. Since I've last connected with you guys, I feel that my fashion has changed drastically. I mean, kind of. I was in the middle of a point and I never finished my point. My point was, I feel like something I always struggled with was shoes. I feel like shoes can make or break your outfit. Personally, I think that you can have such a cute, elegant outfit and then you put on sneakers or you put on like something not as fun on the bottom or something that fits the vibe on the bottom and it ruins it or it changes the vibe, you know what I mean? So for so long I'm like, I don't know, like shoes are so hard for me, and so I wouldn't really try and I would just put on whatever and it would just ruin it for me, and I'm like, why, what am I missing? So since we've last spoken, since we've last hung out, I have changed my style a little bit and leaned more into the granny style. Lots of patterns, lots of things like that. So with that, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna be doing this granny style thing, I need to fully lean into it. And that means purchasing granny shoes. And that is what this video is about. I'm going to be showing you my granny shoe collection. Ignore the fan. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Another thing I kind of been leaning into is a whole color analysis thing. I've done my own color analysis thing. That's another video I want to film, is how you can do it on your own without having to pay. You use a good old ChatGPT and he helps you out. So anyway, I've been trying to lean into that. Wearing my colors has helped a lot. I learned how to do my hair, which if you're watching this, that video is already posted. And so I feel like I'm just really revamping kind of my style, my look, everything. So anyway, let's get right into it, okay? So I'm trying to ask ChatGPT what he would call my style, because I have no idea what my style would be called. Granny classic, classy granny, granny modern granny, I have no idea. It's a mix of eclectic vintage revival with strong granny chic retro romance. Huh? Okay, playful granny core, granny core, granny core, granny core, all the way. Now that we have that figured out, let us start. Okay, let's do this. So starting from the top, these shoes that I just got were recent and they're actually a wedding brand, my mom was telling me. I don't want to see that. Sam Edelman. But anyway, these are the shoes. These are the shoes. They're so cute and I love the heel. I don't love the tiny skinny kitten heel because it's hard to walk on personally, but I love the lace. I can totally see how these are wedding shoes, but I love them so much. They are so comfortable. And for my color analysis thing, I am a dark autumn with some leaning into dark winter. So there's some colors from dark winter that I can wear, but I'm a dark autumn. So that means that all the warm tone, deep autumn colors, and meaning I don't look, well, it's not that you don't look good, but it's like, it's not as harmonious with your skin tone and features. For me, if I were, that didn't make any sense. Basically, the colors they tell me to avoid are stark white and black and like pastels, which I don't like pastels anyway. I do like wearing black, so, but I'm also been wearing more brown, and if you knew me in the past, I didn't wear brown. I would say I don't wear brown, I am brown. But anyway, all that to say, these are perfect because they are not true white. They are that, you know, off-white pearl thing, you know? So these are one of my favorites. So there's those. Anna Berea. These shoes are really cute, but look at that tiny heel. They're impossible to walk on. And also the white is more cool toned. My color analysis is more warm tone things because I'm warm toned, so warm tones look better on me. So these I might try to sell for my collection, but they're super cute. Some of these have to be worn with socks because they're so unbelievably uncomfortable, and these are one of them. And walking on it, now that I'm noticing, something fell off. It's like that. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. And for reference, I'm a size 6. Luca B for calico. But it's these red, like, what is her name? Dorothy heels. I think hers are sparkly though. They are adorable. I love the red. It's like a blood red. And these have to be worn with socks. I think they're like too uncomfortable too. And the only reason why I say it's uncomfortable is because of like this rubs into my leg, my foot. So, but these are adorable. Love these. I haven't worn them yet. So they're a 6, but they're kind of loose, so I have to wear socks with these or they'll fly off me. They won't fly, that's dramatic. These next ones are one of my favorites as well. They are a little worn, but I don't care. I don't care. The brand is Franco Sarto. I heard it's a good brand. I don't know brands very well. Oh, these are 5.5. See, this is the thing with vintage shoes or shoes of the granny genre. Their sizing is whack to me. Like a 6 is too big, as you just saw, and the 5.5 fit me perfectly. I don't know, the sizing is weird. Anyway, but these are it. I love the red. It is so pretty. Like it's a nice, like dark, deep red. And as you can see, there's a lot of wear on them. They're broken in, which is nice, but I don't care. They don't have to be completely like fresh, brand new. Like I'm okay with that. If they're worn, it doesn't matter to me. It does not take anything away from them. I get compliments when I wear these, so. And I love the square toe. These are one of my favorites too. These next ones are not granny shoes, but they are vintage and they look more 90s than anything. But I love these. They're mud, vintage mud, easy thing. These are fun. These are what started the whole like loafer granny shoe thing. Okay, these next ones are one of my favorites as well. Look at these. Holy monkey. These are, oh, okay, they're Franco Sarto as well. I didn't just realize that. Okay, that's a good brand. I love their quality of shoe, and it kind of makes sense actually, like the material. But anyway, these are a true 6, which is funny. Again, this is a 6. Those were a 5.5, the red ones, and these fit me perfectly. So anyway, but I just love, like, they're so soft. It has a little zipper on it. They're black. I love these so much. This is Monroe American. I love a good heel, but sometimes when you're walking around and you're thrifting, you're shopping, you're doing grocery shopping, you don't always want to wear a heel because it's not always the most comfortable. So this is a little bit of a heel, and they're super cute. Very granny. Very, very, very granny. Love them. Love the little heel, but I love the inside. It's like textures. So these are really nice. They're still at a little bit of a heel, but they're comfortable to wear for a while. Like I went out with my friend one time. We were thrifting all over the place, and yes, it started to hurt after a while, but I lasted a good minute. So these are super cute. Okay, these I love so much. One of my favorites as well are these ones. What is the brand? Amalfi, Italy. So these shoes are so unique because it has part stretchy and then the leather right here. I love the point, as I've mentioned before, and then the heel's like a little square. They're so comfortable, so cute. Love them. So much character. Absolutely yes, period, amen. These are one of my first of my collection as well, period. Speaking of a comfortable shoe that you want when you're going out and about and want to wear like a loafer, a cute vibe. Gosh, my reflection. You want to wear a cute loafer vibe, but you don't want to be completely uncomfortable. Oh, that's so much better. Why wasn't I doing that before? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we are. These loafers, These little granny loafers I absolutely love and adore. They're so comfortable. I have a sneaky suspicion that they're a size 5, which there is no size anywhere. They're a little tight. They fit me and I can walk for a long time, but they're like around my toes, it's a little snug. So I bet you they're a 5, but they fit me fine. Like I can totally be fine. The brand is Guaina, 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 N-A. Guaina, I don't know. But they're so cute. Very comfortable. They're like a leather, but they're broken in, and I absolutely love them. I wear them all the time. They're my go-to. I was not the type of person that liked not open toe, but open back. Do you know what I mean? When the shoes that have no back, I did not like them. But when I found these, it kind of opened my eyes that, hey, you do these. They are so absolutely comfortable. I absolutely love them. What is the brand? Naturalizer. They're made in Brazil, but they're so cute on, and it's easy slip on, especially when you're trying on shoes and trying on outfits. It's so nice and so easy to put on. So I love these so much. Okay, I love granny shoes and everything, but I don't know brands. This is the start of my journey, even though I have a lot already. So I don't know what's a good brand yet. I'm slowly starting to learn. People tell me, oh, it's a good brand. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I just like them because they're cute. Honestly, I'm not the type of person that knows designer names and all those things. Like, not the mainstream ones. Yes, I know. But that's just not how I am. I'm not like, oh yeah, I shop for the brand. I shop because the shoe is cute, it fits, and it's semi-comfortable. That's how I roll. So, okay, this is the newest one to my collection, and I absolutely love them. And I say granny shoes, but I just mean like a vintage shoe. Like, it could be straight up granny, like your abuelita is missing a shoe and I have it, or it could just be like just a shoe that's old, you know. Anyways, here is this next shoe, because I wouldn't consider it granny, but it is like that like vintage style, you know what I mean. But yes, I love this shoe. It has the bow. I feel like that's so classy and beautiful. The brand is Anne Klein, New York. My mom said it's a good brand. I think it's like, yeah, that's like straight up suede right there. These shoes might be have been worn for like weddings and stuff like that. I don't care. I will wear it out. I will wear it grocery shopping at Trader Joe's. I don't care. So cute. Love these. They're pretty comfortable. I've not worn them out. I don't know why I said they were comfortable. Well, they are. But like, these are another one of my favorites. The only thing is that they're not the most comfortable shoe. But these I love because of the color. This is a chocolate mocha brown. Epitome of a granny shoe. Epitome of a granny shoe. And
I love them.
Like I was talking about earlier, all these shoes, different sizes, they can fit different ways, whatever. It's not consistent. These are a 6.5 and they fit me like they were a 6. So it's not really consistent. And I feel like also depends like where they're made. So this brand is Candid Statement. But the only reason why these are not comfortable is right here. These areas hit right where my like, you know, on your foot, like it just rubs. And these are like broken in, like you can tell these were worn a lot. But it's just, I don't know if it's my foot or whatever, it rubs right there and it's so annoying. But I don't care, I'll wear them, I'll suffer, I don't care. One of my favorites, like the color is amazing. This next shoe, I'm pretty sure is a size 5, so it doesn't fit the best. I said this in my Sacramento vlog, which I'm not assuming anyone watching this has seen just because it's a long video. But I talked about how I went to a thrift store and I found like 8 or 7 pairs of shoes. They were all size 5 and I was gonna make it work. Well, I decided that since I have all this collection of shoes that actually fit me, I was gonna sell those. So they're on Depop if you're interested. But I wanted to keep this one. I'm still debating just because I have to see how long I can last walking in it. But these are a size 5. But they're so pretty. They're vintage Nordstrom. I know that brand. But look at it. It's like suede and then it has like leather on the side. And it has like, it's kind of like, it reminds me of like a cowboy heel. Like I don't know how to explain it. And it, you know the sound like from the movie The Devil Wears Prada, the clackers. Like I love when I walk and it's like heeled on the freaking wood floor or concrete. Like it's so girl. Like it's so girl. You know what I mean? Like I feel so woman and it's beautiful. And I was little and I would wear my mom's shoes because I loved the sound of it. I would steal her freaking high black boots, Mom, if you remember this. And they had like a big heel. I would be like 6, 7, or 8 or something. I would walk in them. I would be swimming in them and I would be having the time of my freaking life. So now, like, I don't know why I didn't start wearing heels sooner. I think it's my frontal lobe developing, even though I'm like 26, but it took that year to, like, you know, an extra year to just be like, yeah, girl. And yeah, now I just, like, I want to wear heels. I want to wear heels all the time. Anyway, these are cute. Love them. That's the moral of the story. These are the next shoe. The only reason why it wasn't sitting in my collection is because I have to glue one part of it. But you know how I was talking about the open back shoe where all the things blah blah blah? Here's another one. I love these because this is brown where it has like the lighter and the darker brown and has open back. And of course the heel and everything. This brand is Liz Claiborne? What, it's rubbed off. Liz something born. It looks like Liz Claiborne. I don't know. Okay, anyway. This like little detail where it's like a open right there. But anyway, the thing I have to glue is this. This part. It keeps coming up. Which is not a big deal. That is totally easy to fix. So I'll just glue that down. But yes, love these. Love a brown. And it's easy to put on. It's a good summer shoe. All the things, right? Period. Queen. Slay. So I'll put it back, but I do need to glue it. I really like this shoe. It's not the most comfortable. I haven't worn them yet because I have to wear them with socks. It's a whole thing. And I don't think this shade of brown is necessarily in my palette. I have to check. But anyway, it's these. They're so cute though. Total granny coated. The only thing, this is probably my most uncomfortable shoe. And that's because, no, I think I have one more that's just as uncomfortable. It's because right here, this part, it feels like a freaking knife or something is digging into my freaking foot. Like it, and I can feel it's like the seam of it. I don't know why or what's going on or how I can fix it. I just have to wear it with socks, but good lord. This is Naturalizer. It's the same brand as one of my black ones. But it's super cute. I like it. So I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna see if I can wear them, but yeah. That's the heel. Love it. I love a good chunky heel. I'm not one of those ones that can wear stilettos. Oh my god. Stilettos. I can't wear stilettos because I just don't have the balance for it. I think I need to do more sit-ups. That kind of thing. But yeah, if I wear these with socks, I can't even feel that seam. So it's really nice. But yes, love these. Okay, these next shoes I kind of feel are a little uggo. They are a very, very dark, like espresso brown. Is that the color? I don't know. The only thing why I think they're a little uggo is because of the height. This is such an awkward like height. I feel like they're missing like an inch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would have to wear these with jeans probably, but they're not my favorite. I'm still trying to see if I want to keep them, but I haven't worn them yet. I have to kind of play with it. This is called Aerosoles, the brand. 5.5. I'm telling you, I just see a shoe, I try it on. I don't even go to like, oh, is this a 5 or a 6? No, I just go when I just start trying things on. But I don't know. It's just a personal thing. I'll get over it. Like, just like I got over the shoe with no back. Okay, so I lied. The start of my whole granny shoe era happened at the end of last year, and this was my first ever shoe, but it's this shoe. Look at this shoe. Look at that. Look, absolutely adore. Look at that. Beautiful. My only thing, and if someone can help me out, the bottom is tarnishing. Like, it's all breaking off, so I can't even walk on. I wore these once and it started, and I didn't look at the bottom, and it like a whole chunk fell out of it. So I'm worried, like, it just seems like that's the only thing that's breaking. Everything else is fine. And that's kind of the tricky thing about getting shoes that are this old, is because, you know, if there's like dry rot, I think it's called, that kind of thing, and it breaks on you. But so far I've been pretty good. And then there's some things, like for instance, like a lot of the shoes sometimes there's a lot of wear and another part just broke off, great. A lot of wear and tear, and a lot of the time this is like coming up, but that's like a minor thing to me. I don't know what to do about that. That's why I haven't been wearing these, but I love them, and this is what started my whole vintage granny shoe era thing to start. So I'm so grateful for these for kind of showing me that whole world. But yeah, if you have any ideas on how to fix that or where to go, or if I have to go to a shoe cobbler or I can do something, let me know. Okay, we only have 2 left. These are cute, but I already have so many black ones that, like black shoes, that I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily keep it, or I just don't gravitate to these very often because I feel like I have cuter ones. But these shoes, I like the part right here. It's kind of like like a stretchy part. Just a black granny heel, you know, typical like rectangle heel thing. These aren't the most comfortable because again, that seam right here, like from those brown ones, it's kind of the same idea. I'd have to wear them with sandals. What? I have to wear them with socks? So like putting them on is fine with socks. It's just, I like the option of being able to wear these shoes without socks. So that is kind of the biggest factor. If I can wear them without socks, I'll like them more, but I also want them to fit with socks too, so I can have that option. But if I find an uncomfortable shoe that I really like, then I'll still get it if I can wear it with the sock. This is when I started my, I kind of almost threw that. Kind of when I almost started my journey. I got these in Sacramento, I think, where I got most of like all these shoes, and I was kind of desperate at that point. I was like, okay, this fits me, it's a granny shoe, cool. So now that I have more options, I'm more willing to pass on shoes now. So I'm trying to see if I want these. And I've never told you the brand. Liz Baker is what it says. Yeah, Liz Baker. So anyway, so yeah, that's my criteria, is being able to wear it without socks. Have the option to wear it with socks. But like, you know, when it's hot, you don't have to wear socks all the time. Sometimes, honestly, socks ruin an outfit when you're wearing something and you have to put on a sock. Okay, do I put on a black sock with a black shoe, or do I put on the white sock with a black shoe? Like this. Yeah. Okay, these are definitely shoes that were worn for like a wedding or something like that, and they were told to wear this because they were like a bridesmaid and they just never wore it again, so they donated it. But I feel like it's so giving Clueless vibes. I don't know if that's right, but that's what the vibes I got from it. It's just so cute, and these are very uncomfortable. So this is Karen Scott. I don't know if that's a wedding brand. See, I don't know, tell me. Like the bow, I feel like this with cute frilly socks, period. But yeah, these are really cute. Again, it's the same problem. I feel like these also weren't broken in, but there's this, I don't know what it is with these shoes, like right here, they just don't pat it or what, but it feels like scissors on your bare feet. So I have to wear these with socks. This is the most uncomfortable shoe that I own right now. I just love it because I don't have any other blue ones. But I wear it with socks, I can last a little longer, but even with the socks I'm wearing, which aren't the thickest, you can still kind of feel it. So I'd have to wear thicker socks with it, which, I mean, I feel like these would look cute with socks anyway. I just need to get the ones with frilly on it. But this is why I'm keeping these, because they are so cute. So if I find another blue pair of shoes like this, oh my gosh, somewhat similar, and they're comfortable, I might swap them out, or I might just still keep these. I don't know. I lied. These are booties though, so technically they're still like a granny shoe in my opinion, but they're booties. These ones. And again, I say granny shoe, but I just mean like a vintage shoe, really. But if it leans a granny, that's the idea. That's like the goal. So it's these little booties. They're really cute. I don't love how thick this is, so I would love it if it was slimmer. But anyway, I don't know why I haven't been able to wear these as much. I just feel like it's not fall yet, so once fall comes, when fall's around the corner, I'll be wearing these more. I love the detail of how it's like a different texture or whatever, and I love the color. So these are another shoe that I have. My camera is dying. That is it from me. I'm going to actually go film the try on portion of this video, but me talking is pretty much donezo. I look forward to adding to my collection. You can never have too many shoes. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more fashion content and my color analysis video, my updated room tour video, all the things. I'm back on my grind, or at least I'll try to be. Woobie's back. The Woober, I rebranded. The Woober is back, and you're not ready. My camera's dying, so I gotta go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.